So another day, another project. It's really uneven here. We just need to grind it all up, even it out, level and settle the ground. Sow the grass seed, and there is some piles of dirt which we need to just level out on top. Mix it all together with the attachment, level it all out, seed the grass seed. So we have Bobcat T870 with Coneteks 2.13M attachment and Metsalak excavator today. So let's get going. So I need to get rid of this pile. Just lift it up slightly and move it somewhere else. We need to get rid of this pile. It's really uneven and rotty and soft and kind of wet as well, not dry yet. Need to take that pile and that pile over there and level it out all around the house. It should take about 30 minutes to make it look unbelievable. The surface is really rocky. We're not far from seaside and it's kind of sandy here usually, and a lot of rocks, like really a lot of rocks. So let's move this pile on the lower places, on the bumps and holes. I need to buy a stand so I can film while working with the excavator too. We will show you how you go over with the attachment and bring all the rocks to one end, and after you can collect them easily. So you can bring them all the way and push them all to one side of the field, and after you can collect them easily, and you get relatively clean soil to work with, so you can level and settle the ground afterwards. Easily just push all the rocks to the sides, because the ground is quite rocky usually. So this is how we do it. We just push all the rocks to the sides. So let's see the attachment. All the teeth are intact. So it's made from tough metals. It's not afraid of rocks. You can push them to the side of the field like we're doing now, and not be worried that it will break or bend or have any other issues. This makes our life a lot easier, and we can do it all with one attachment, like the deep grinding, pushing all the rocks to the side. So after you just go over as a soil conditioner, level and settle the ground, and the rolls evens out and smoothens out everything and settles it down, so the surface is not soft. You can sow the grass seed easily. With universal rotor head you can go up to 9.8 inches in the ground. With forestry rotor head you can go up to 11.8 inches in the ground. That's totally enough to stop the vegetation from growing back if you have a lot of stumps, root systems. Easy, satisfying. We go to a job site with only one attachment and a seeder, and we can do everything with it. Like for example, ground full of stumps, like forestry land, we can grind it all up, stop the vegetation, level and settle the ground, prepare it for sowing grass seed, like pushing rocks to the sides, everything with one attachment. It doesn't take a lot of space. You can come to job site with small transportation. No need for big trucks. It saves a lot of fuel. It saves a lot of time. You don't have to go over 10 times, like different directions, like with a regular Harley rake to settle the ground. This does it in 2 goes. If you want it really like perfect, you can go over 3 times and it will be prepared for sowing grass seed. So let's crack on with excavator. And just push all the rocks to the sides and collect them after. Makes your life easier. Let's crack on. It's only been 10 minutes here. So big stump. These ones are really tough usually because they are next to the big trees. You can't go too deep to don't damage the root system of those trees. So we do the deep grinding, push all the rocks to the sides, collect them. We get a nice soil on top without any rocks, hardly any. And then we start go over as a soil conditioner. You lift the attachment up and use it as a soil conditioner. Start leveling, settling everything, preparing for sowing grass seed. It's not too soft. It's not too hard. It's perfect for sowing grass seed. So you just need to go over first time deep grinding and then forward, backwards and done. And this is the result. You get leveled, evened out, settled, prepared for sowing grass seed. So you go from this to this just once and come back. So satisfying to watch. What you leave behind is perfect surface for sowing grass seed. It's all settled, leveled, evened out. So all grinded up, you go over forward, come back, and this is how it looks. Walking on it. So we have prepared the landscape for sowing grass seed. Now we just go over with the seeder attachment. It pushes the rest of the small rocks into the ground. But the surface is so now we just seed it. So it's all leveled, seeded, and ready for grass to grow. Just need sunny weather